Why your mother-in-law does not like you. A lot of you are wondering, what did I do to this woman? I've tried everything to make her happy, yet she does not like me. I'm going to tell you why a lot of mother-in-laws don't like their daughter-in-laws. And I'm going to teach you how to live with them. Number one, perception. A lot of mothers already have perception about a certain kind of woman. Some mother-in-laws will not like you just because you are fair. They believe a fair woman is a prostitute. They believe a fair woman is promiscuous. They believe a fair woman is chala, bra, 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 bra. She will always be attracted to every man. Once she come out, every man will notice her. She's too bra, 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 bra. Perception. Some of them do not like you because of where you are from. Maybe something have happened from the place. You hear some people saying, I don't want to marry Mbisi. I don't want to marry Nwa. I don't want to marry Edo. I don't want to marry Yoruba. Most times they've had some experience. Perception. When people hear story, they draw conclusion. Not everybody is smart enough to understand that because this thing happened to this person, it doesn't mean it's going to happen to me. So they just have perception. You are the one who is going to change that mindset, which takes us to number two. Number two, why your mother-in-laws do not like you is your husbands. Remember that time that you were dating your husband or you were dating your boyfriend then, when you quarrel, he used to tell his mother. He had told his mother some of, your misunderstanding, some of your flaws, how you behaved. And he has forgiven you. You guys have reconciled. But everything he has told his mother, she would never forgive you. She will count it to your character. Remember, your mother-in-laws don't know you. They only know what your husband tells them. Oftentimes, your husbands do not even know that they are the ones that made their mothers not to like you. That time that they are angry, they will say a lot of things about their wives, how their wife is this, how their wife is that, to their mothers. Their mothers will be recording it. Even when you reconcile with your wife, your mother will still see your wife like that. And that's why the Bible said a man would leave his mother and his father and cling onto his wife. Many of your husbands are the reason why their mothers do not like you. Because they've created a certain mindset in their mother's mind that you will have to clear. I will teach you how to clear that. Okay? Number three, a lot of mothers are just difficult. Yes, they are just difficult. You know this thing we get to say, African mothers, they are just difficult because a lot of them are overprotective about their children. Yes, they believe that every woman that is coming into the man's life is coming to eat his money, is coming to, So you see them being protective, which is normal. Every mother is protective of their child. They still see their child like babies. So sometimes they're going to have this overprotective attitude that comes off as wickedness. Sometimes they're not being wicked, though. It's just that overprotective nature that might make them overdo some certain things and might not be able to understand boundaries. They start to cross boundaries. Now, as a woman, you must learn how to manage them. It's like managing a difficult boss in your office. Because they don't live with you. It's except your mother-in-law is living with you, which I think is not possible, except you're staying in a family compound. And when you're staying in a family compound, you still have your space. Either you're in your husband's room or your husband, you still have your space. They don't live with you, right? So whatever they have to do at that point is temporal. Now, it is with your mother-in-law that you will learn patience. Sure, you want to marry. You will learn patience. It's hard, but you will learn it. Now, a lot of you are going to be saying, Blessing, don't say that. What about your parents? There were lots of things your parents did to you that you didn't like. A lot of you are not coming from good homes. A lot of you, your parents did not treat you right. A lot of your parents were worse than your mother-in-laws. But you were patient because you understood the fact that they're your parents. So why do you disrespect your mother-in-law? When you disrespect your mother-in-law, you disrespect your husband. That's his mother. And if your husband disrespects his mother, he will disrespect you. Don't be excited or jubilating when you see your husband shouting on his mother just because both of you are having misunderstanding. That's a red flag. No matter what his mother does to you and you see your husband disrespecting his mother, don't jubilate. He will disrespect you even more. So when you have a difficult mother-in-law, you will manage the situation. That's why they are mothers. When all those mothers start to grow older, they start to act like babies. I ask you again, why do you marry a man you don't like his mother? Ask yourself that question. Everything I'm saying is not difficult. It's going to be difficult for a lot of you because you don't like your mother-in-laws. And I ask you, how come you married her son, yet you don't like her? You would have to deal with her. Now, a lot of women are in competition with their mother-in-law. They feel, I have to steal my husband's affection from the mother. It's only a foolish woman that have that mindset. You're in competition with your mother-in-law. You can't match. A mother is a mother. A wife is a wife. The difference between a wife and a mother is sex. Your husband is sleeping with you and he cannot sleep with his mother. But every other thing, his mother can do it. And even more. His mother knows him more than you. His mother even loves him more than you. No matter what happened, all of us will go back to our parents. So you need to be careful when you are lashing out. I'm speaking to a lot of women because a lot of you women are becoming impossible. The moment you get married, I don't know who you are competing with. Mother-in-law. There's no competition there. She's your mother-in-law. Allow her. You know, there's how somebody would want to think that they are making you uncomfortable and you just allow them. They'll get tired. So I'm doing this video because I've seen a lot of women who come for counseling and they tell me, Blessing, I hate my mother-in-law. You cannot hate your mother-in-law and love her son. So you have to learn to be patient with them anytime they come around. Trust me, a lot of you that hate your mother-in-laws, by the time you start having grandchildren or your kids get married, you might even do worse. So I want you to calm down. Manage with them. Understand that oftentimes it's perception that they have or the impression that your husband have created in their heads. Just be patient with them. Over time in the marriage, they even get tired. The truth is, every family member will always support their own. That's the honest truth. Every mother will always be protecting their child. So it's a normal thing. You just have to learn how to manage them. I thought I should encourage every beautiful woman out there who is having mother-in-law issues and tell you that you're not alone. These mother-in-law issues happen almost in every home. Just learn how to manage them. Because if you don't like a man's mother, it will be difficult for you to like the man. Trust me. So all those love you have for your husband, extend it to his mother. All those excesses you tolerate from your husband, I don't think the mother is even going to do more than what your husband is giving you. Okay?